Hello, everybody, and welcome to Connect In. I'm Damini Celebrate, and I am the author of Painting the Landscape of Your Soul. And it is my mission to help you live as the fullest expression of yourself. Or, as I like to say, to live as your brightest, best self. So, over the past couple months, we have been kind of talking about sharing the tools for your heart, tools that help you kind of come back inside to yourself, tools that help you connect into your inner guidance, whether that's through your body, through your mind, through your heart, so that you can live your soul's truth. And many of you who follow me on the podcast may not know that I believe one of the most powerful tools of dropping in to your inner guidance and actually connecting into that truth teller of who you are is creativity. Creativity that is from an embodied place, which means we're not necessarily talking about painting things to look like something, like a tree, a house, a landscape, a portrait. Now, we are talking about how to use creativity to express the energy in your body, to connect in with signs and symbols and guidance that actually changes your energy field. Today, we're going to talk about shamanic creativity because part of the tools that I use to help you connect into your heart's truth is embodied creativity, shamanism, and energy medicine. And energy medicine also incorporating into acupuncture as well, which is, I guess, my day gig as well. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the steps because I've been talking about connecting to your breath, belly, feet, and clearing your energy, and why it's important to get unstuck, and why is it super important to connect into your intuition. And all of those things I mentioned, not necessarily in that order, help you connect in to your inner guidance, help you connect into your soul's truth. So I'm going to take a few minutes and just take us through those steps, just so you kind of understand how that all comes together. I believe our body holds the roadmap for our transformation. It is in our cells, and this comes from a Taoist concept of in acupuncture. In our cells, in our bones, what is your held potentiality, your gifts, your truth, your soul's truth. That's saying right there that your body, not your precious mind, but your body guides you towards what is right or not right for us. So if I step back just a little bit, step one is intention. Step one is to hold an intention. I like to think of as intention as the pebble that you drop in to your energy field to kind of direct what you're thinking about, what you're uncovering, what you want to clear. And sometimes that can be what do I need to know today? How can I manage this feeling in me? Feel stuck and I want to move it. So the intention is kind of the directionality of the compass. And that actually also satisfies the mind. It's like instead of just going, hey, I want to live as my most authentic self, like, there's steps to get to that. You can get there, but it's a more broad concept. It's kind of like if I were to say, hey, I want you over there, versus, would you please go stand next to that chair? It's just a little bit more specific. So step one is intention. Step two is coming back into your body, getting as far away from your twirly whirly head and back into your body so you can pay attention, notice, experience the feelings and sensations in your body that actually guide you, right? So step two is breath, belly, feet. right? And then in that place, so step 3 and forward gets a little not totally specific, but step 3 then is I am in my body. I am grounded and centered in my body. Breath, belly, feet brings calmness to your body. It allows you to be clear and centered and focused. The next step after coming into your body is, there's step 3, coming back into your heart. Bringing your attention to the rising and falling of your chest. Bringing your attention to the truth-telling of your heart. Right? I like to think about the heart. The body is the housing of a compass, and the heart is the arrow. The arrow is what helps you live as your brightest best self. So, what does that mean to live as your brightest best self? That does not mean all unicorns and fairy tales. That means that you are living a life that is congruent for you, where you feel comfortable in your skin, where you feel empowered in yourself. That doesn't mean a whole bunch of bravado and I can and I will and I'm You know, we put on all kinds of bravados or masks through our day, like when we go to a party or when we're hanging out with friends or we're hanging out with our lover. You know, there's all different ways we show up. And for some of us, it's the only way we can kind of compartmentalize our life. But when we can kind of be comfortable in our skin and own all our gifts and know that we are such a work in progress, right? That is living as your brightest best self. So it's kind of like you're not like putting on a front to be who you are. And when you connect into your heart, that's how you start to really be guided by your soul's truth, by your body's feelings and sensations. And so intention and breath, belly, feet, and coming into your heart is how you connect into your heart's yes. And they are the steps that help you begin the loving process of untangling what's in the way. So being stuck is something different for everybody. And there are big stucks and there are like tiny stucks. And the beauty of it is if you work with intention and body and heart, you don't always have to know what is stuck. I mean, yeah, sure, there's all kinds of things like I get nervous around crowds. Wow! Like I would like to unstuck myself from that. We all have a long list of things. And in fact, take a moment and just think about what are some of the things that make you feel stuck in life. It could be your job or a relationship or a friendship. It could be a societal belief. It could be a belief where, your family has said all over and over again, this is what's in the way. I have a thing in my family about, don't be seen too brightly or somebody will kill you. That's my interpretation of it. But, we all have these family things, right? So what is that thing or things that just pop into your head? What is holding you back from living as your most authentic self? Yeah. And if you're going, I have no idea, then I recommend that you do intention. I want to find or be aware of one of those things that keep me stuck. And then do an action of breath, belly, feet, which, I do a lot in many different podcasts. And if you want, you can pop over to DaminiCelebrate.com and there's meditations there that you can use. Also, Once you have breath, belly, feet, you allow your body to guide you and by feelings and sensations. Now, this is where the shamanic creativity comes in. This is where the creativity of being led by your higher self comes in, by your guides, by possibly totem animals. We all have a different realm and different aspects of inner guidance. So once you begin to set the intention and come back into your body and come into your heart, this is where embodied creativity, this is where creativity shines. Because creativity is a language from your soul. Color, shape, and form, and movement, and sound is how your soul guides you. So when I'm talking about creativity, I'm not talking about, again, making things to look like something, making things to hang on the wall. Creativity in this realm is about the process of representing energy and vitality that is in you, whether the energy that is stuck or vitality that is stuck. And by the simple fact of moving and writing and drawing and painting, you actually begin to clear your energy. Energy is this subtle energy that is used a lot when talking about chakras or energy fields or meridians. It is that energy that is all around us and is also inside us. So there's the physicality of us, and there's the energy field of us. This work works on the energy field of us. So when you connect into your inner guidance, your guides, your teachers, that is all housed in your body, and you ask to clear what's in the way so you can live a more authentic life. And then all you have to do is pay attention to how your body is leading you. It's amazingly simple and profoundly powerful. Go ahead and check out my blogs because you will see how I do it. How you do it is going to be completely different. So let's take a moment and just drop into that space. So if you have a pen and pencil close by and a piece of paper, super. If not, I'm going to invite you to allow your body to move. And if you are driving while listening to this, then just do this exercise at another time. Soften your eyes, have a seat. Feel the weight of you on your chair. Allow your eyes to soften even more. When your eyes are soft, you are dropping into a body, heart, and soul space, not your mind. Allow your breath to come down to your belly and all the way down to your feet, dropping further out of your mind and coming down into your body. Notice how you feel when you begin to breathe breath to your belly, to your feet. Right, we're holding the intention of getting one message from your higher self, from your inner guidance. And luckily for us, we're going to do that with movement or pencil and paper. Breath, belly, feet. Wiggle your toes. Whenever you start thinking about what in the world you're doing, do a quick breath, belly, feet, down to your toes. Wiggle your toes. Great. Place your hands on your heart. Feel the rising and falling of your chest. Just kind of land back into yourself. Honestly, we don't do that enough in our day-to-day, and it is truly one of the biggest gifts you can give yourself. As your hands on your heart, feel into the warmth under your hands. Imagine that place in your heart being filled with golden light. And in that place, ask to meet your guide, your higher self. That may come into a color, that may look like something, that may be just a felt sense. Doesn't matter. And thank your guide for showing up, and ask your guide, is there one thing that I need to understand about myself today? Is there one thing that I need to understand about myself that needs to get unstuck? And I would like to be unstuck by an expression, by a movement, or by simply just putting a pen or pencil down onto paper and moving it. Kind of like expressive doodling. Once you drop that intention in, again, come back to your body. How do you feel in your body? What do you notice? There's a part of your body, either by feeling or sensation, that will be trying to get your attention. And what I like you to do is bring your full awareness to that place. For me, it's right in the pit of my belly. And invite that place of your body, that feeling and sensation, to allow your body to move. Now, you can physically do that with some movement in your body. Don't overthink it. Nobody's watching. Just allow yourself to move. The more we move, the more we begin to move our energy. We begin to unstick our energy. The other thing you can do is go ahead and grab a pen. Put it on a piece of paper. Feel into that place in your body and express it in some movement. Expressive doodling, right? There's a lot to be said about feeling, noticing that you have some pain. The next step of that is just to allow that pain to be acknowledged and moved. Right. Now, you may be saying to yourself, how is moving my body or doodling going to allow me to live as my brightest best self? When we combine shamanism and energy medicine and creativity together, we are moving what is stuck in our energy fields. We are coming back to the guidance of our body, heart, and soul. We are clearing energetically, internally first, what's in the way, or beginning to clear. And then once that clearing happens, it allows room for an aha moment, a moment of understanding. And sometimes that happens very quickly, and sometimes that happens over a period of time. I do believe in miracles, and I do believe things can change very quickly. But what doesn't change very quickly is the muscle memory of our body. And I believe that's why there's the concept of a practice, of doing something over and over again, whether it's yoga or meditation or embodied creativity or movement or song, whatever that is. We have to not only clear the energy field, but then begin the beautiful process of allowing our muscle memory to change, our body, mind, spirit, muscle memory. So if you would like to learn more about shamanic creativity, pop over to DaminiCelebrate.com. If you would like to join an amazing group of women that drop in once a month to use creative alchemy to begin and continue to clear out what is keeping us stuck, connecting back in to our inner guidance. Check out Creative Alchemy. All of that's on DaminiCelebrate.com. And I hope that you can incorporate these steps: intention, breath, belly, feet, coming back to your heart and allowing your body to share with the language of soul what needs to be cleared, and go forward in all aspects of your life. And as always, I am here to help guide you, to help hold space for you to live as your best, brightest self. This recording resonates with you and you know somebody who would benefit from this work, like, share, spread the word, because I believe that the more we all live as our authentic selves, the less wobbly we get and the better the world gets. So until next week, I send you much love. Mwah.